Hey, hi, hi. Sorry, I don't have much to say anymore. Can you be? Who the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm not on drugs, dumbass. No, Kurt? Who the fuck is Kurt? One person on drugs is a person talking about drugs. People are ignorant. Most people are indoctrinated and blind. Don't know shit about nothing. They think they know stuff, but they don't know shit. Yeah, I don't do drugs, dumbass. I didn't end up in my position because of drugs. Because some dumbass like you set my house on fire. That's why I ended up in the position. And I owned my house. It was paid for. Almost remodeled. But you can't say that, bitch, can you? Probably not. But I really don't give a shit. Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. People like to run their mouth, but they don't even know. What I've been through, you'll never make it through. You wouldn't be here. Can't walk in my fucking shoes. You'd never make it. You're not strong enough. Not much. No, but it don't really matter, I don't think. Do you know where waterfalls come from? No, where does the water come from? Petrified giant trees. I bet you. Think about it. They're up in a supposal mountain, right? The water never runs out. I'm not joking. If you go look up, I don't, I haven't done it here. I'm on TikTok more than anything, but if you type that shit in on TikTok, I shared a video on my TikTok account. I just seen like I was wondering that myself because I mean it doesn't rain all the time, but now a tree roots go deep and you can get water out. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, I know. I question everything nowadays. And I expect people to question me because that's all I gotta get people to do is question what I say, and they're gonna question everything too. But I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, people don't realize like a lot of trees you can drill a hole in. Like pines are one. I don't think there's any tree you probably can't. You can drill a hole in it and take like you know how you got copper pipe and your faucet coming outside. You could take a piece of pipe in that faucet and put it into a tree and turn the valve on. In a lot of trees, you can get 20 gallons of water a day, fresh water. That explains why waterfalls never dry up. Because, see, like Devil's Tower, yeah. Well, yeah, they're all tapped down in the ground. But you can find videos of where people cutting the trees, cutting them down, and it just pours out water for a while, like a waterfall. But if you look at like Devil's Tower, the axe wing in Mexico, the axe wing's the best one I could say because it's a giant wing on it. They call it. They say it's a natural formation from magma or whatever. They're full of shit. It's a giant petrified tree, and the wing on it. Anybody with eyes that's open minded that doesn't just believe everything they're handed, which was lies. It's a giant axe. It's a giant axe. That means like giants were freaking real. Because I mean, if that was a giant tree, that most of these things are like 2.5 miles wide. You know those trees in Jurassic Park, the movie? You know the one the car gets stuck in and shit that were huge, 10 miles tall. That's how big these fucking trees were. You got to think about this too. This is another thing I started questioning because they say we breathe oxygen, right? Water is made of hydrogen and oxygen, right? Okay, if you take away the hydrogen, do you know what you're left with? Liquid oxygen. How do we breathe that? Now, if you take and hold your breath or somebody chokes you out, what do you lose first? Consciousness. Kind of makes more sense that we breathe consciousness. We can't be breathing liquid oxygen. The trees go dormant half the year. They're not producing oxygen then. So how the hell would we be breathing oxygen? Everything's been a freaking lie. Uh, we've been alive. Those dinosaurs, most of them are made up. Now dragons, they're fucking real. They were real. That's why the Tyrannosaurus Rex don't make no sense with those little ass arms. And why they said they were covered with feathers. Volcanoes ain't a real thing. Yeah, there's stuff that comes out of the ground, but it's not a volcano. They're petrified dragons. I promise you. I'm telling you, you would have talked to me 10 years ago, you wouldn't have heard some of this shit come out of my mind. But I see it. Because I'm not blinded by this indoctrination no more. Like, I've opened a lot of people's eyes. Do you know where pink Himalayan salt comes from? You probably know of it. That's an interesting one, too. I'm sure you can look it up on here. I'm not sure. There's a mud fossil guy on here that's good. I don't know his exact account, but his name is like Mud Fossils or something. He is one that studies these petrified giants. They are all over the place. Like there's giant petrified animals, snakes, creatures, everything. TikTok is, I mean, when COVID-19 happened, see, I didn't understand something when COVID happened. Nothing that I ever thought I knew made any sense anymore. And it wasn't till I heard this story about this looking glass and the elites that were using it. And they said like the end was coming. See, I didn't get it until just recently. Like, see, it wasn't in the calendar. On top of that, the calendar's been changed. They've added years. There's all sorts of shit. We're not in the year we think we are at all. They've thrown us off on everything. The calendar's wrong, everything. It's supposed to be 13 months and 28 days. The first day of the new year is not January. April, when the new year begins. New growth, new year. Jesus, I don't go by the Bible or any religion because it's all division. And they twisted what that word means. Okay, but Jesus, anybody that's Christian and believes in that crap, they don't even know the right meaning of that Bible. There's a meaning behind it, but it's not what they were taught. But Jesus was born in April, died in April, and rose in April, if they believe that. So they celebrated birthday in December, and that's not true. But that whole book has been altered. I promise you that. Yeah, but it's not gonna live on without us. The earth isn't what people think it is. If you think, and most Christians think this is a funny thing, if you think we're on a round spinning ball, like, for real, like, if you think we're on a round spinning ball, you are so lost it ain't even funny. See, you see this thing right here? Does anybody know what this is? It's a level, right? This fucking thing, you see, you gotta get the bubble between the two lines there. You probably can't see because there ain't enough light. You gotta get the bubble between the two lines on that, right? If we're all around spinning balls, spinning the fuck around, this was on a nail, and we're spinning the fuck around, how could you get the bubble to make anything level and plumb if we're on around spinning the fucking ball? Why would they call it sea level? Because unless they're, storm winds and stuff. Yeah, they got currents and waves, but when it's calm, it's level. If you've ever been in a cold place like Michigan, when the lake freezes over, it's fucking level. It's fucking level. Period. This thing wouldn't exist on a round spinning ball. Period. This alone disproves any scientist that says otherwise. A compass, too, proves the earth is level. See, what people don't get is like, Every country jumped on board. And back in the 1500s, I believe it was, maybe even after that, the encyclopedia, all sorts of shit showed Antarctica being all ring around us. Okay? And it wasn't covered in ice then either at all. It was green and habitable. Like, we ain't supposed to have no cold weather. We're supposed to be in tropical weather, all of us. All that shit's man-made crap. I know it more than ever now. I'm telling you, like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, five years ago, you wouldn't hear half the shit come out of my mouth. I thought we just came from nothing like they want you to believe. Big Bang. Chaos cannot cause a living being with an eye that can see and with feelings and all this shit. Chaos causes chaos. You drop a bomb on something, does it create life? Don't think so. But that's the sad thing. Most Christians think we're on a round spinning ball. And there is truth in that Bible, but the word and the way they give it to you is not it. There's a hidden message behind it that only few know. But they think we're on a round spinning ball, and what it says in Genesis, it said God made the earth to put it on a foundation. Put a firmament over top of it to separate the waters from the waters. But they think we're on a round fucking spinning ball. We can't. See, that's why, just think about this. If Antarctica was at the South Pole like they claim, okay, why would every country not want you to go there? Even the ones that ain't close to there. Now, if Antarctica was a wall around us, it would make sense that that's the only thing every freaking country, nation, everything ever decided on together. For peace. For peace. But that don't make no sense if it's at the South Pole no matter what. If it's a ring around us, it makes sense why they wouldn't want us to go there, because there's more shit out there than we ever imagined. Like, people think all those... It's not outer space out there, people. It's outside the space we know. Like, trust me, if I didn't have kids or these dogs, I'd work long enough to get the fastest boat possible. I'd be going past the ice wall, never to come back. I'm not even joking. But I can't, because I got my kids here. I got my dogs. I'm just stuck somewhere I don't belong no more. I don't even know. I've been having a hard time lately with everything. Like, I would love to go. I love you, Charlie. But yes. I wasn't saying I was getting rid of you. I said I didn't have you guys. You don't like the water, dude. I can't take you on a fast boat. And then the kids are back here in this hellhole. And they're not going to up and leave everything. Man, like, trying to open my... damn your tail. Motherfucker, that hurt. Damn you. Abusive. That guy's abusing me all the time. Charlie, you're so forceful. You're a griper. He's a griper. Your tail again. Get in my eye. Nothing good. But stuck homeless. Charlie, come on. I love you, dude. Just you should be sleeping right now. So should I, but can't sleep. Been stuck homeless ever since somebody set my house on fire. On Valentine's Day 2.5 years ago. Shouldn't even be alive. That dog woke me up. My other dog died. Can't get out of the spot. I can't go back to life the way it was. I can't. I worked 30 years of my fucking life. I know I probably don't look that old. I'm only 38. I had to think about that a second. Almost 30 years I worked in my life. Almost. From the time I was 10 to the time I was 30, I had the same job for 20 years. What 30-year-old can say that? None of them should be able to say that. Like, I worked harder than anybody. I do a lot of wrong shit. I sold drugs. I robbed people. I didn't rob nobody I knew. I wasn't like that. I didn't do some shit to people that I was taught by, but I hustled, grind. Tell you, I made and seen more money than most people, and it got me nowhere. It is here when you're stuck in a slave system. I truly believe it's about collapsing and changing here, but I can't go back to that old way. It's not going to get me nowhere. I expected to give my kids some housing, but America was never free. History was the biggest joke ever. It's his story. Stop! If we start fighting over that peanut butter, I'm gonna take that peanut butter back. It's gonna be mine, motherfucker. Your daddy kick your ass, man. If he wanted to, you're lucky he loves you. Back. No, come on. We're not doing it. Come on, dude. You're so forceful, dude. I love you. You guys gotta stop fighting. No, it's not. But when you can't, Charlie. No, stop pushing into my face. I'm trying to talk. I love you, dude. Lay down. Lay down. No, stop, dude. I love you. Move, 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 move. You're not gonna force the top of me, man. I just peeled my belly button. You're gonna rip it out. I already know it. I'm not trying to have that happen right now. It's already sore from earlier when everybody attacked Fat Boy. You didn't even help him, man. You didn't even help him. Well, I'll have to where I go. Lay down, Charlie. Lay down. Lay down. It's bedtime. It's not time to get up yet. I forgot where I was going with that. When you can't even own anything, okay? You can't own anything. You can't pass nothing down to your kids. When you can't, well, I can't just take my dogs, go buy me a tent, a fishing pole, and go out to the wilderness somewhere and fish and eat, or make a snare and trap, because I know how to do it all. But the problem is I'm going to get arrested. My dogs will get taken. I'm not just going to allow them just to take me somewhere and take my shit. But, well, I can't do that. There's no opportunity in life. And so many people just don't get it. Like, some people think it's right. Listen, none of this land is ours. It's not none of ours. It's all of ours. But yet somebody owns it all and owns the fish and owns the damn deer and owns the damn everything and want you to pay. Liberty doesn't exist here in America. Liberty cannot be converted into a privilege to where they can charge a licensing fee. If not, the citizen is supposed to be able to ignore it and do it with impunity. But that doesn't happen because we never had no revolution. History is a big joke. The crap they fed us was a nice story, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I can't go back, man. Like, what I know now could have really helped me 20 fucking years ago. It really could. The court system, the game, it's all by contract and consent. Maritime law. Just fucking like, the shit I know now would have helped me 20, 25 years ago. I wouldn't be stuck where I'm at now. But I've owned 3 houses paid for. The last one was almost remodeled and brand new, completely. Did it in 3 years by myself, and it was paid for. And they even still your burnt down house. Like, I'm not doing it again, man. My kids all would have a house right now. I worked their childhood away doing that. Missed out on the most important time ever. Watching my son do the same thing to raise my granddaughter that I don't get to be a part of right now. Like, something's got to change. People think I'm doing nothing here. Like, I just get banned on TikTok all the time, but I've opened some people's eyes. Yeah, you're right. No, I'm not doing nothing for self-gain anymore. Because something's got to change. Yeah, but we got to care for all people, man. Like, wars are completely wrong and they're lies. There's never been a war of freedom. Been making money. The prison system, same thing. The courthouses, the police officers, man, like, it's all the same. Like, everything I do ain't for self-gain no more. Like, I can give a fuck less. I want to be able to live freely. I don't even want a house together. I want to pay back for what was stolen from me. But I'm not going to go benefit somebody else and work my ass off like I did for all these years to give them what they want. I'd rather check myself the fuck out of this world. I'm joking. That's the point I'm getting to. If shit can't start changing, I'm not sticking around much longer. I see no fucking point. So that's what I do. I give people the key to be healthy. The shit I want to do, but I'm stuck at the bottom in a fucked up spot. Like doctors don't heal you at all. We all have parasites in us. And you got parasite cleanse, but you gotta use the binder. And there's even more to that. They don't talk about using a binder. Don't listen to them. But there's lots of things that you, if you could get to where you can fast after parasite cleansing and shit like that, detoxing your body of metals, and fucking all metals can come out of your body, even lead that they say can't. That's why you can't believe anything a quacker says. They sold out. Period. Anyone that knew better and said something, they got blacklisted. No, that's a fact. But if you can get rid of the parasites and the metals and the toxins in your body, and you can fast, like they talk about Jesus fasting for 40 days, you will not have no disease in you. And we don't need food like we're told. That's what people don't get. We don't need this. The food is killing us. The more correct you get your body, the less food you're going to need. Like, it's no joke. We definitely shouldn't be half the shit. And half that shit at the store isn't real. Like, watermelons, oranges, the fruit. That This is another thing. Okay, think about all the seedless fruits they got. Grapes and watermelons, all this shit now. Okay. It's infertile. You can't reproduce it, right? We've been eating that. Think about the kids that can't have kids now. All the kids that can't have kids have been eating the fruit that can't bear more fruit. It's the goddamn seedless fruit that's making kids infertile and shit. That they can't have reproduced. Just like the fruit. It's not real. It's fucking made in a goddamn factory. Like, I've seen videos and people think it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, humans are resilient, but still, the poisons affect everybody else differently. Not everybody's affected by it. Not everybody gets. I mean, we all come from the same source, but not everybody genetics is the same anymore. It's been altered by all the crap they give us, by the poisons from the doctor. Oil companies own everything. They make everything. Plastic, rubber, fertilizer, pesticides. We didn't even need fertilizers for food. If you grow any type of garden, you're smart. You gotta make sure you get heirloom seeds that you can save your seeds from your plant and reproduce. A lot of the seeds you can't do that, and you don't want those. But I'll tell you, like, it's actually outgrow anybody. I don't give a shit if they're using fertilizer. What they can use the top dollar fertilizer with some bare copper wire. Oh, you done left. I think that was a good one. You must not want to know how to grow good shit. That's why I like TikTok. I thought if I get banned for telling the truth. Electro gardening. Because I'll beat anybody growing. I'm gonna get off of here. I don't know why I bother on here ever.